shovel or did you get a snowblower going?
I got the snowboard. I mean, I shoveled like all the way to the end.
Yeah.
And then I was like, fuck this, I'm done. I'm getting the snowblower going.
Nice.
So, yeah.
So we're seeing Taken 3?
Taken 3.
Nice.
I will find you.
I think Taken 3 will be the second best of the Taken movies.
Yeah? I didn't see the second one.
Good. You don't have to see the second one. The second one's garbage.
I heard he gets kidnapped?
Yes.
Interesting.
And then, like, the daughter...
But the daughter's not a trained ex-Navy SEAL.
No. But he, like, talks her through it.
It's like, okay.
If you want to recap...
I do. I would love a recap.
Basically, he gets blah, 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 stuff happens, fighting shit. He kind of breaks himself free, and she's just kind of there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, okay. He's like Batman, and she's Robin.
Right. Anyway, she's having trouble driving her automatic Toyota. Like, she's learning how to drive, and she can barely drive. And then at the escape at the end, it's like a Mercedes taxi cab, and it's in, like, Europe, so it's a manual. All of a sudden, she's just able to drive.
Well, you know, I mean, those really expensive cars...
They drive themselves.
They're a lot easier to drive because, I mean, that's what you pay for.
Yeah, all I'm saying is she goes, all of a sudden, she's, like, flooring it through traffic
She's
and, like,
amazing.
busting through... Yeah, and it's just like, all right. You know, a bit of it was a little, like... It was just a bit much. And yeah, so I think it will be not quite as good as the first, because the first one was pretty decent.
The first one was decent.
Yeah, and it'll be way better than the second one, so I think it'll fall kind of right in the middle, with a, you know, closer to the first than it is. I think the second one's pretty garbage, so I think it'll be something like that.
This is the last one?
Yeah, this one should be more intense, because no one's actually taken, right? His family's... Have you not seen previews or anything?
No. I've just seen, like, Taken 3.
I know Liam Neeson only decided to do Taken 3 only if no one's actually taken this time.
And the director was like, fuck it, why not?
But we'll call it the same.
Yeah, sure.
It's a continuation of the series, I guess,
Right.
is why you keep calling it that. But anyway, I think it's something along the lines that it's like, have you seen Hard to Kill with Steven Seagal?
Yes.
His family gets murdered. So it's a family gets murdered.
He couldn't save them this time.
Right. And then he gets revenge. I think he's framed for it or something, too. It's like this whole conspiracy to just get Liam Neeson out of the way.
Alright. Because he will find you. And he will kill you.
Right. So, I think it should be pretty exciting. Action, guns.
I like to think this is like the pre... or an alter universe or a pre-Batman before he goes and he joins the
Justice League?
He's Batman's like teacher, right? So I imagine this is like before he moves to the Himalayas.
Right.
I forget what those assholes are called, but
yeah. This leads into him doing the whole the Grey movie with the wolf, where he ends up in the Arctic and then he just kind of stays in the Arctic.
And from the Arctic, he ends up in the mountains somewhere, finds Bruce Wayne, and teaches him ninjutsu.
Yeah. Batjitsu.
Yeah. All right, so
that's, yeah, I think they're all precursors into...
Yeah, that's definitely how it is.
Yeah, well, for sure. For sure.
Liam Neeson's life story.
Yeah.
Should be good.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I'll probably have to brush the car off on the way back.
Yeah, well, you see, all this condensation's going to turn into ice.
Well, that's on the outside.
No, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's the crappy part about the wintertime is you warm it all up, you get to work, and then it sits and it snows and it gets wet, and then and then by the time you leave, it's not just snow, it's like ice and shit.
And your wipers are like frozen to the front, so, you know, like maybe you could do them, but no, because they're frozen.
Yeah.
And you get home and the plows plowed you in, you can't get in the driveway.
And then you got to get everything out and you got to get your way into your own driveway.
So then you shovel and you get your car moved in. Who comes by? The plow.
Mr. Plow.
So, the movie, let's go to her.
Yeah, let's do it.
Woo!
Wow.
You see our breath? That's how cold it is.
Yeah, it's a little cold. Oh yeah, I could totally see it there.
Yeah. So
Liam Neeson really knows how to kill a person.
He really does.
He doesn't, well, maybe it's just because he's old. He doesn't have the finesse of John Wick.
That's definitely, you can tell, like, his running, he's kind of like...
Yeah.
arthritis or something.
Yeah, John Wick made killing people look like an art form.
Probably is.
But this was... It was good.
I agree.
I think it fell exactly as I said.
Or
did you like that better than the first one?
that might have been better than the first one.
Yeah, it was
Because
on
this
par.
one was kind of like a mystery.
It's true. Yeah, it actually... I don't know. See, I thought, action movie, that it was actually gonna... that it was the way that it was looking to be.
No twist.
Right.
There's a twist.
Yeah, the twist ending was a little... I was not quite expecting that.
No, I wasn't expecting that exactly, but...
No.
I mean, as it went along, then you could kind of say, oh, okay, all right. But
Yeah.
But at the beginning, it was kind of like, well, yeah.
Yeah.
But it was definitely good.
It was very good.
Probably better than, I'd say, The Expendables.
Oh yeah, easily.
But still very, very cheesy, corny, actiony,
Yeah.
convenient. That's what it is. It's just
Yeah.
the stars align.
Of course, manages to jump out of a car rolling down a hill. Hides in time. Blah, blah, blah.
Lots of explosions.
Right, but it's much like, he's supposed to be that it's...
Yeah.
As much as it seems so far-fetched, I mean, it's kind of... He spent his whole life training for these exact moments.
So,
I don't know. But it was good. I like how he gets off scot-free.
yeah.
Have you ever thought,
He did a lot of illegal things there. And,
Right, I mean, evading custody, stealing a cop car, creating like a 45 car pileup in the middle of like
yeah.
a freeway. Think about the damage he created to that car park, exploding it in the
All
elevator.
the people he murdered, they might have been bad people, but still, he murdered a ton of
Killed
people.
a lot of people. Also, think when that truck with the cargo thing fell, squished all those cars.
There were innocent people.
There was
involved.
definitely
Yeah,
innocent people. Like, that's injury to death that definitely went on there. I mean, I get that he, solved a murder and single-handedly took down, like, a criminal organization. But,
He only solved one murder.
Yeah. Well,
He created at least a dozen more.
Yeah. The amount of murders that were created there were...
the paperwork involved in that.
I did like, the main detective guy. I liked he had like OCD weird
Yeah.
tendencies. He was all
Yeah.
like fidgety, and I thought that was cool, because he's always like thinking, playing with the band, the chess piece, the knight.
He was kind of like a Sherlock Holmes.
He was a little bit.
Yeah.
So
He said he knew right from the beginning, but
he let it go on.
yeah.
I would have thought warm bagels would have been the key too.
Well, that and the fact there was no blood in the bed.
Right, which means it happened somewhere else. On top of that, if you look at if they would have just looked at the timestamps right away, if you went, they had warm bagels. So how would he have managed to go, get bagels, come back, kill a person before the cops, and the cops were
Yeah.
on top. I mean, I've never seen a response that quick ever in my life.
No. Well, that's probably because they were getting tipped the second.
Oh yeah, there were probably someone in that forest was paid.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. The guy, long hair, they look kind of upset. He looked like, there's some shady people there going on.
I'd say they left it open for a second one, but I'm not exactly sure they did because he's so old now.
Liam Neeson?
Yeah.
There was a sweet thread on Reddit talking about if there could be a spin-off on Qui-Gon Jinn. His whole backstory, because he's like the only Jedi to turn down becoming part of the, council.
Yeah. That'd be... he's probably the second best Jedi.
Oh,
Personally, I like Obi-Wan because...
Obi-Wan, yeah, but Obi-Wan was straight-laced. In my opinion, I'm sure a lot of people had it, if Qui-Gon were the one to have lived, I think Anakin's life would have turned out completely different.
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely.
Because Qui-Gon was open to that. He wasn't... Obi-Wan followed the rules. He was good-hearted, and he was doing what he believed was right. I think Qui-Gon's personality would have meshed with Anakin's. He would have understood more.
Yeah.
Not give him free range, but Anakin would have had...
He would have understood, and he would have been nagging him all the time.
Right, and being more lenient,
Yeah.
Obi-Wan was, this is the way it is and that's how it should be, you know?
Don't you do anything else.
Right, Qui-Gon would have been like, yeah, feel like you should explore this. You should, know more. And then when you know, then you know why you do it or why you don't.
Yeah.
I know.
Anyway, back to the movie.
Yeah, it was
How
good.
many insurance scams out of 10? Because that's kind of what it was about.
Yeah.
How many insurance scams out of 10? 10's the best.
What did we see last?
It's been so long. This is the first movie Adventure Time we've done this year.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. The last one in the previous year.
Was it The Hobbit?
The Hobbit, yeah, and I gave it an 8. I'd give this like if we're going along something like that, John Wick a 9, Hobbit 8, 7.5.
I can see it about a 7.
Yeah.
It had all the action qualities you need, and
Yeah, with just enough of the far-fetched, I can't believe he just got away with everything that he just did.
yep, amazing godlike superpowers.
Right, he's just, out of all of the Navy SEALs, he was like the best one.
Yeah.
Of course. Sweet. Yeah, I think that kind of sums it up.
I think so too.
What's next?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I haven't checked the movie sites in a while.
I don't know.
Kingsman comes out
Yeah.
eventually. That's in like February though, isn't it?
Yeah, and we still want to. I think I'd like to see Imitation Game still. That's the
That's the new one with
Benjamin Cumberbatch.
yes.
Where they decode the thing for the German War or something like that.
That might be interesting.
I think so. And then Fast 7 in this spring, April.
Ah, yes.
I know that
Oh,
I
who's honking the horn?
I really like those movies. It's one of my weak spots.
I never used to like them when I was a kid, but then growing up, I just not so much like his Tokyo Drift came out, and
That was shit.
That was absolutely terrible. And I was like, after the first one, I was kind of like on the fence, and Tokyo Drift came along, and I was off the fence. I was completely, these movies are garbage.
Right.
But
They've made a comeback.
But yeah, watching them again and just seeing how everything ties in. It all ties in, like,
Oh, yeah.
amazing.
Yeah. There's aspects of it that are good. And it's got the chicks and the cars.
Yeah.
I like
Pretty much everything you need.
Yeah, it's standard action, movie.
Yeah. The problem with those, though, is after you watch it, you gotta, like, if you have to drive anywhere, it's terrible because you're just like, I want to go fast.
Yeah, exactly. And then I go, I don't have enough gears. Why do I only have 6? I need like 18.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but
Sweet.
Taken 3.
I would see it.
Go watch it.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, for sure.
Don't take it 3 times, but
No.
at least
You
once.
gotta give it a shot. It was good. If you were disappointed with the second one, which I'm sure most people would, I think why the reason they did it was to make up for.
Right.
Second
You don't want to just
Yeah.
stop on a soft note. You want to go out on.
With a bang.
Yeah.
Not a
This is
whimper.
probably just as good, if not better, than the first one.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah.
There you have it.
Done.
Woo!
See you